All right, welcome to Creator Hardware. And well, this is kind of embarrassing, but I'm out of rack units. Now, I'm going to quickly kind of go over some of the stuff that's currently in my rack and future plans, because I can only go so big in my office server rack simply because, well, power, heat, etc. So we need to talk about some future plans, and kind of something that every home labber needs to consider is maximizing the use of their rack space. Now, I know every home labber has worries of running out of rack space. You know, they want to do that next project. Oh, that's another 4U or 2U or whatever. And for me, my situation is, well, I'm not completely out of rack space, but 2U left basically. Let's talk about what's in my rack currently and probably changes that will come to it at some point. All right, so I've got my 4U Rosewool case for my Unraid server. This is all my archive footage for both of my channels. I have 2 channels in case you didn't know that. And this runs constantly. My wife also uses it, so pretty important piece of equipment. Now, this chassis up here is the one that is not currently in use. It has my test system in it currently, but it's not hooked up or anything like that. And eventually my Unraid server will transition probably to this case to, again, save rack units. Now, the one here is my Unraid test system, and well, its power draw is just ridiculous. If you notice, my battery backup is not lit up. Well, that's because the batteries died. So I have a different battery backup that, well, with everything on, it kind of complains a lot. So, but anyway, this system is going to have to get changed out. The old Xeon, it just draws too much power for me to keep it on, too much heat. It's just not efficient, so that's going to have to be changed at some point to a better platform. So, and then this, like I said, this one is my only available 2U currently, and it's just here stored because it's kind of a bulky case. Here is my TrueNAS scale install. Now, this is my editing NAS. This is where all the footage from my video production go on to get edited and uploaded. And this is something that consider at some point I may try to find a case that will do my IC dock in a 1U just to conserve rack space. Now, the next one above is my Proxmox server, and this one is definitely getting swapped out for a 1U case. Just kind of have to find the right 1U case. I don't do storage on it. It's just virtual machines, services. So I'm definitely going to have to spend the money and go to a 1U case in this instance. So that's going to be some different content coming up. Now let's talk about networking. Networking is wasting a lot of space. My networking is 2Us. Now up here, I've got a gigabit switch with a bunch of unused ports, which is a problem. But most of my office is 10 gig. Most of my connections go through this TP-Link 10 gig switch. The problem is I don't have enough ports on this. So one of my plans going forward is trying to find a solution to this, whether it's maybe moving the networking to the back of the rack or get a 10 gig switch that has more ports. So I want to get rid of this 1 gig switch so I don't waste another U. Kind of sucks running out of space. So let me know in the comments what you've got in your rack, and, you know, do you have my problem? So as always, thanks for watching. Well, this is Creator Hardware and my full rack.